startup as a fraternity, we think about so many things: investments, mentoring, mentorship. We've got something, a great idea, team building, etc. There's something that we always ignore. And when we conducted a poll, the number one that came out, what is that we ignore, is health and fitness. Well, to address that, Mr. Dinakar has roped in a right guy to talk about that topic today. Before we proceed ahead, let me just introduce myself. My name is Sagar Maudgal. I have got two businesses that is at the startup stages. One is I am a recruiter for manufacturing firms. That is what I specialize in, hiring mechanical engineers. The other one is called as Creatrix Design Studio. We are a architectural design consulting firm. We are based out of Bangalore. Now, with much ado and not to delay further, I would want to introduce Mr. Prabhakar. Mr. Prabhakar is 72 years young man who is going to challenge anyone of us over here. And he has been running for the right reasons from over 50 years now. He won his gold medal right at the age of 17. At the age of 17, I don't know what I was thinking about, but he had already won gold medal at the age of 17 for India. And there are a lot of accolades which probably is going to, in due course, give examples about. And post that, he has been a coach, he has been mentor for people in fitness. Now, over to you, Mr. Prabhakar. Please take us and let us know how we startup fellows have to be with respect to health and fitness.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for inviting me for a great group. You people are all maybe not sports persons, but in your respective fields, you are all outstanding persons. Not one or two. There are you said about 1,500. Great big group. So I am Prabhakar. From last 52 years, I'm in this field. When I was in first inter, I won state meet. I won state meet. I was not shaving also. And luckily I got a chance to represent state. The first medal I got at the age of 16 in December, I got my first gold. I won about 300 big and small medals. Up till 85. I was 1 and 2 in the country. I ruled the country in steeplechase, 3,000 meters steeplechase. Thing is that from South India, all sprinters like Jnanasekaran, Nagabhushanam, Pavel, A.P. Ramaswamy, very few like me, distance runners all Sardar, these North Indians. So we were different from South India. So those days, I dominated steeplechase. We were not having facilities. Up till 82 Asian Games, we were not having proper track also in India. Even Bangalore. Bangalore was our second home like me. I was very famous those 70s and 80s. I used to get a lot of big headlines and all. I used to win so many medals. CPM, Sri Prasanna Kumar Memorial Meet and Dasra Meet. 81 nationals. I ran a wonderful race there. The Kanchiravar Stadium was full packed stadium. Wow. I was very close to Asian champion Gopal. Between me and is only 5 meters. I almost bet that man. He is the current Asian champion that time. So that was my relationship with Bangalore and Canada was so close. Those days I won so many medals and things like that. So about my 6th class, 7th class, 8th class, I was a Kho player. I was district champion. See, those 3 years, how many competitions I ran, I was not out even single time in Kho. That was my record. So those days they used to say, leave that dog fellow, we cannot catch that fellow. Leave it, go for another 2. That my endurance journey started there when I was just 12, 13 years old. So somehow something made me play Kho. So those years. Once I stopped doing all the things, I was cricket captain 8th class. guys who played under me become rangi players also. But once I left, I became an athlete, professional athlete. From there, I ran so many marathons. Those days, running 220 to 225 marathons, we got 8 rupees bed sheet. So now I must be having about 15 pairs of all branded shoes like Adidas. Each cost about 15,000, 12,000, 15,000 like that. Those days we were running with canvas shoes. Even the man who is holding Indian record, Shivanath Singh, go all, not only that, Sriram Singh was placed 7th in the Olympics. They requested him for the sake of him one single track. But in Parliament they asked, but that was not such. They have not granted. But today in India there are about 150 tracks. Nobody is there to run. All shortcut methods. Now people are not. I used to cover up till today. I crossed 4 lakh kilometers. Still I am running. I'm today now running 72. I run about 12 to 15 kilometers every day. So this is now after my heydays. I never stopped. I started participating in the masters category, sales category. I was placed 9th in the World Championship, Durban, South Africa. I created new Asian record in Okinawa, Japan. I won so many races in Singapore, Malaysian Opens, number of times. So all those things. I won Bombay Marathon 4 times. So Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon. Now that become now Tata Mumbai Marathon. Now Hyderabad Marathon. Hey, at the age of 60, 62, 65, I was winning all the races. At the age of 57, I ran 34 minutes 10K. Even young boys, 25 years old boys cannot run 24, 25 years old. That kind of fitness I kept. Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Prabhakar, just to get to one point, look now, this fitness, thankfully we kind of heard your accolades. About the fitness, how do you think this present generation actually should start focusing on, especially the startup fraternity who are running behind something, but we are not running behind or running towards health and fitness? Can you throw some light on that, please?
That's what I'm coming to.
Yes, sir.
Before I'm what my life went all 50 years, more than 50 years, including that cocoa and all. See, Junjunwala, our stock king. Rakesh Junjunwala. At the age of, he is having everything. Before 1 month before his death, he gave a big statement. I said, I have done everything. I achieved everything. I thought I'm a full-fledged man. But one area I missed. He gave a long statement. How I missed my fitness. See, that man's brain is totally different to other people. See, what greatness, he is like any other person, but his brain is totally different. He ruled the country in that particular area. He meant money like anything. Whatever he says, it happened. He was like king in that area. But at the age of 60, he died. With his 35 years of experience, his brain is totally, 30 years back, what was his brain? And before his death, his brain is totally different. He would have lived 20 more years with little care about his health. That's what he said. I totally neglected, he said. Little things. Now, Tata's chairman, Chandrasekhar, he runs every day 10 kilometers. Out of 365 days, he is almost 200 days out of country. And he stays in Mumbai. Mumbai is a hot place. Suddenly, chartered flight, he goes to Norway, Sweden, Finland, all Europe, in minus 20 suddenly. But he never neglects his running. He just go, run 10 kilometers, come back, he stop. While running also, he is talking to the people. But he never missed. Ambani runs, Junior Ambani, they runs 10 kilometers every day. Like that, there are so many CEOs, they are keeping their health. So many American presidents, they run. Now, health is not, many people think you have to spend a lot of time, you have to do that, you have to lift weights, go to gym, that, this and that. The problem is, 30 years back, what was our Indian lifestyle there? Totally different. Today we are not, even a rich man's son nowadays, a minister's son used to come to college or school by cycle. And everybody used to use Indian toilet. But now, such simple lifestyle changes happen. We don't sit on the floor and study. We don't sit for puja's sake. Once in 6 months or 3 months, a special puja happens. For that also, they cannot sit on the floor. These are the things, the simple things. What is a common businessman or a common person should think of his health. What is his pulse rate? Is a normal, healthy person's pulse rate is 72.
Right.
He has to push it to 130, 140, 150. At least once a day for about 20 to 30, 40 minutes. Hey, that is not a, see, you people do not, you think it is a more tough job. No, it is not tough. Start with, walk, run. The another problem is, now doctors, go to a doctor. In India, there are no sports medicine doctors. A normal doctor is totally different. A normal doctor treats patients. They are not patients. Sportsmen are not patients. For the sake of you started running, you got some pain. You go to a doctor. You will prescribe only painkillers. No, in a systematic way, if you start, today, if you start by within 3 months, you can be like a runner. Like a runner, you can do practice. Only thing, there are simple tips we have to adapt. If you know the system, you can do it. Anybody can do it. It is not simple. Only thing, you should understand your physical condition. Everybody is boss of his body. You should know how to measure your fitness level, how fit you are. You should understand. That is very simple. With little tips, later, I think we are going to have some more later. Those things, if you know, with little tips, you can do anything. Whatever the game, whatever the sports, or whatever the fitness you wanted, yoga, cycling, swimming, whatever you wanted, you can choose whatever you like. There is no force. But only thing, try to be this. Most important, among all the fitnesses, cardio is the base. Your heart. If you are a lucky person, you will choose running. Everybody, see, you are in this existence, the very first moment of your life, the thing starts with your heartbeat until your death. But we never think of your heart in a single time. You are a healthy person. Your heart, you are sleeping 8 hours. You are doing a lot of business. You are enjoying. You are eating all the things. But your heart never stops. It is working. But you are not giving little time to your heart. You can give little time, little special time to that, so that it will be strong. It will never cheat you. It is the thing. It is keeping you healthy. But you are not caring your heart. That is what you need to do is, if you don't like physical exercise, what you have to do is meditation. 1 hour of meditation. What is meditation? Unfortunately, this is the land of yoga. How many are doing simple yoga? Okay, there are 2 things. One is spiritual yoga, the other is physical yoga. Physical yoga is nothing but all the stretches. It is only stretching. If you don't like all the things, only patience you need. You sit and do for 1 hour meditation. Meditation should be, many people think meditation is something else. It is godly thing. No, it is an exercise. Whole the body, all the muscles you can do exercise. But your brain, only some cardio, running and cycling may help 5-10%. If you do meditation 100%, that you should know how to do meditation. If you can do 2 hours, don't say, I don't have time. That is a bad thing. I'm a businessman, I'm a student, I don't have time. If you do 2 hours of meditation, 1 hour of proper meditation, you get 8 hours of sleep. How much rest you get? How much rest you are getting to your body? That much of rest you are getting. Okay, running. That 1 hour of running is equivalent to 10 kilometers of running also. Here differently, when you are running, your pulse rate goes up. Basing on your pace, 130, 140, 150. Here, the pulse rate comes from, but ultimately, you get the same benefit. Your resting pulse will come down. What is resting pulse, you all know? How many must have attended now? How many people are there?
13.
Huh?
13, 1-3.
Okay. See, your whatever you're running, whatever meditation, whatever you're doing, it is working or not. How you will know it? Only your pulse, resting pulse.
Yeah.
Resting pulse means early morning. Just somebody can see, or you also can see on the bed only. You just check your pulse. That is resting pulse. It will down. See, a normal athlete, state athlete, it may be about 55. A national champion, sub 40. An Olympic champion, sub 30. And a yogi who is doing meditation on Himalayas, what must be his pulse? Can you guess?
Even lesser than that?
It is less than. Some of the yogis who does 8 hours, 7 hours meditation, their pulse will be about 7, 8, 9, 10, like that.
Oh, so low is it?
Yeah. Your heart is, why they live very long. Some yogis live for 200, 300, 400 years. Why? Because your heart is made with it is for so many beats, so many crores of beats. After it stop, even without any problem also, its capacity goes up. But we are dying, less than half only we are dying. Those people, they don't have any, they only sit and meditate, only little diet they eat, and only air they're getting, cosmic energy. Cosmic energy. How we are, cosmic energy, I don't know. My coach researched in Switzerland in MIU for 4 years. But some things we cannot, they also don't know. Without eating, they are getting all the, only meditation, they are getting tremendous of energy. Their central nervous system is so strong, their pulse is so low. Even an Olympic champion is just nothing in front of them. Some of the yogis can go and participate and win gold, create a world record in marathon. They don't have that kind of desire. Yes, that physical. I ruled the country. After my coach came back from Switzerland, he changed my system. So they asked me to reduce non-veg and asked me to sit and do meditation. What is this meditation business? I said, no. Within 3 months. But once, I used to do 4 hours meditation. I ruled the country. I was flying. But for 4 years, 5 years, I was one of the outstanding athletes of the country just by doing meditation. So meditation also helps you people. So you don't need to spend time. You don't need to spend. Indian food is good. Indian food is wonderful. Little sprouts. Whatever food you are eating, you are a Tamilian, you are a Kannadiga, you are a Maharashtrian, you are a Telugu guy, whatever it is. Whatever food, some years, thousands of years back, it was designed, that great research was held. Yoga, the great research they had. All these things were not now. Those days only they have done. All Mahabharata, all these things, they were doing only meditation, nothing else. Who are great? Rakshasa or Devatas?
Devata?
No. There also they played a. You see in front of Ravanasura. Ravanasura is the greatest man. Shiva is scared of going close to him. Because no, there are Bhasmasura. They have done wonderful yoga. They are so disciplined people. Only thing, they are non-veg. There, non-veg, high protein, it improves, that they say mud fayda hota hai. Once mud means different angle, that's right, the fantasy. So that they disturb later. That way they spoil. So all you people, do 1 to 2, start with 1 hour, start with 40 minutes of simple meditation. I have taken so many classes of meditation. Many people do not know. Some people say, I am doing meditation for last 20 years. What kind of meditation you are doing? No, they don't say, they can't say anything. Only sit and praying God. Praying God is not the thing. It is, you have to, in a systematic way, if you do, your central nervous system strengthens. Recently, what happened, National Institute of Neurology from Bangalore, they have 2 patients of brain tumor. Tumor is the size of a table tennis ball, both the cases. They made them do 4 hours meditation. After 4 months, both the cases, the tumor disappeared. Now they are working on that meditation. So they are 100%, they were going to die. But they made them to do meditation. Now a lot of research is going on in Bangalore, neurology, National Institute of Neurology. So about fitness, choose any fitness. But only thing, cardio is the most important thing. You have to improve by running, by doing meditation. What is that you are improving? RBC level. RBC means red blood cells. Once the RBC, if you improve by doing meditation and by doing running, this changes in your body. Once the beating, between beats, if the beats are, resting pulse is less, between beats you have a lot of time, so that your heart takes more oxygen into the lung. Heart pumps the oxygen to the lungs. From there, your RBC catches oxygen. It carries through glycogen reserves. So your resting pulse, if it is more, more oxygen, more energy to the body. So you are energetic. That's what all this running or meditation, whatever you are doing. With that you don't need to eat all costly supplements. Supplements are bad. Even vitamin tablets are not that good. Be natural. See, carrots are wonderful things. Beetroots are wonderful things. Some greens, some sprouts, a glass of water with 1 lime and 2 spoons of honey early morning. That keeps, after breakfast, whatever food you are eating, okay, wonderful. You have 1 cup of tea with ginger. If you don't like tea, consume ginger at least 1 spoon a morning. That cleans all your toxins. These are very, very simple things. Morning, early morning as you get up, brush, immediately you have to drink a lot of water, 1 or 2 liters. That changes so much. That's it. Many people are having so lousy feeling in the morning. If you start drinking water, that feeling will go away. You will find the difference.
Just to add on here, Mr. Parker, I would want to share my experience before we open this to others to talk or ask you about their doubts. I was 96, my weight, 96, not out. I was heading towards a century. I'm talking to you about a year ago. Now, while you say about this water is where I want to tell that I did nothing much. Only 3 things I started doing. One is ensuring that I need not have to hit a century at least in this. Okay. So I ensured that I started drinking water early in the morning. Second one is I started walking 5 kilometers a day, and I stopped eating after 6:37 in the evening. These are the three. And with that, today my weight is 82 and a half.
Wonderful. Okay.
That is it. So now I have one question for you. Prabhakar, I suppose you were with the railways. Now, while you were in the railways, how did your organization actually help you? Were there any program that they actually opened up for the entire staff over there for their fitness? And what would you suggest all these new age startups actually should start doing? What should we take a leaf out of your generation with respect to fitness while we are working and running behind money?
See, listen, this railway business or any department, if you are having a good officer, you get some facilities. You will be transferred, and somebody else is nothing doing. You have to do full duty. All gone. Nobody bothers. Very big athletes and sports persons also face. Now they will not do anything. You should be personal interest. Sometimes I was doing some forcibly. We were doing night duties also. But you have to adjust and do it. If you see, suppose you are not sleeping in the night, that should not affect your body. What you have to do it. The best thing is, after you come back, wash your face, take a glass of water, lime, and 2 spoons of honey, and then go and sleep. Wonderful recovery you will get. And there will not be any intestine, another problem, digestive problems, other problems if you do that. Otherwise, if you do night duty, they will be having all different problems, acidity problems, gas problems. That will never happen. See, you have to adjust. That's all. You need to have desire. You need to have desire. You have to spend some time for your health. You startups, I told you, so many are there. They just go run or do yoga or do some other thing, and then only come and do the business. If you all these things, you forget all that. With my experience, I'm telling you, just do meditation or some jogging, and you are a different man. Even see, meditation, once if you are having meditation, if you do, Vivekananda, he used to do 8 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours. Americans made him read a book. They tested so many ways. They gave him a big book. The way how fast he read, we can't read that. He read, and immediately after they kept the book, and they started asking questions. Page number 300, para number so and so. And he was reading like as if the book is in front of him. That's much of memory. The same way, business is not that easy. You have to face so many problems. You have to face so many issues. But do meditation. Your brain will give the answer.
Okay. Thank you. Now, Vandana has raised a hand. Vandana, please introduce yourself before you ask question. Who are you and what do you do? And then you can post your question. Go ahead, Vandana. You can unmute yourself, please.
No, it was a mistake actually. I know Prabhakar very well and I know his training process also.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Would you want to just share your experience?
One moment, Vandana. Vandana is not an ordinary lady. She ran Olympic finals. Did along with PT Usha, Vandana.
Wow.
Valsamma, Shaini Abram. She first Indian team, golden team to run finals in the American Olympics. She is not an ordinary athlete. She represented India in 2 Asian Games. All this, she is a great lady. Yeah, okay, carry on, Vandana.
Vandana ma'am, is it possible for you to turn on your camera after hearing so much?
Because I've just come after my walk, so I don't know. I might not be looking.
No, that is fine. You've just come from walk. Big hand to you, ma'am, to have represented India at that level. Oh, great. How was it? What made you get into this running and fitness? We've heard from Mr. Prabhakar, a quick input from your end and also a little input towards us startup fellows.
Mine was by default. We had a physical fitness test in school, and it was compulsory to all of us to participate. And I ran 100 meters. I was made to run 100 meters, where my timing was much better than the state champion. So it was a bit confusing for my teachers. So they made me run again, and I clocked the same timing. That is how I came to running. And there was no looking back after that, of course.
So, Prabhakar, what is your experience having known Vandana?
Oh, she's my close friend. We are the last 40 years we are friends.
Okay.
She's a great athlete.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how do you, Mr. Prabhakar, how do you see the present startup fraternity coming up with fitness, health, etc.? What is your observation?
So one thing, now Indian business people are the number one in the world. And the last 3-4 years, so many things are changing. India is becoming very rich. There are so many opportunities. Only you people are missing is only health. Health, you don't need to waste a lot of time. Simple tips, simple lifestyle changes only you can do it. I told you, only thing, you don't need to go for 8 hours full rest also. If you do meditation, with less rest also, you can manage. Doing meditation gives you, it strengthens your resting pulse so strong, You will be 20 years younger to your age. And your brain will give you so many answers. You will never try for any hard work.
Well, that statement, you look 20 years younger now, is tempting for me. I definitely, see, the day that I decided to lose weight, the only part of my body that contributed was my hair. Definitely, that actually made me worse. I lost a lot of hair, and definitely that's not the way. Now, whatever the tips that you have given. Now,
your case, coming from down to 98 to 83 and all, very good. And I'll talk to you personally. I'll give you some more tips. Only thing, with your weight, what kind of walking you are doing, what kind of running you are doing?
I don't run, sir. I have got a ligament issue on my right knee. So I've been advised not to run and take shocks. I have to just walk, a slow walk, a brisk walk. That is what I do.
Walking is tougher than running. Running is good for your knees. Little exercise, I'll tell you. You just follow for 1 or 2 months. Your legs your knees will be very strong. No problem.
Nice. I'll call you up, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there somebody else who would want to ask Mr. Prabhakar and also our champion, Madam Vandana Rao over here? You can post your questions to them. LK, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I joined little late.
He's our other young man, Prabhakar, Mr. Prabhakar. If you do not know, LK, can you turn on your camera? He's our other young man, and we've got our person who's preparing for marathon. We've got Manoj Kabre, who is wanting to run in the marathon. Manoj, possible to turn on your camera? Let us see the young man of SIT.
Sorry. Give me a few minutes. Let Manoj complete first, and then I will turn on and speak also.
No issues. So, Vandana madam, what do you see the present generation? Where do you feel that the big gap is in?
I didn't get you.
Ma'am, see, you are the golden gang, the golden girls gang running, competing along with PT Usha and all that. After that, or the field and athletics, the Bobby George, these are the only names that what we've heard. After that, unless the javelin guy, we don't much hear about the field and track events in India. Where is the present gap, ma'am?
Present gap is very difficult to say, because I think when we were running, we didn't have any carrot shown, you know. We ran because we were interested in running. We had a passion to run. We didn't have any big this given to us or whatever. So it was pure passion. But these days people are running for something else, you know. So they are into so many. I don't know. Prabhakar should be able to tell you better. They take so many other substances, you know, to run and to win, and then you know, they can't repeat their performance again.
Right.
When they go internationally, they are not able to this. But we were there in the field for almost 10 years, always winning. From in the whole 80s, we ran without anything. So, I mean, I don't know what to say. To tell you the truth, I don't go and attend any national meets anymore. I never, because there is no much of this there now. I mean, you can see how people are. You can make out the difference if you are an athlete.
Right. Mr. Dinakar has raised his hand. Yes, Dinakar, please go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, Mr. Prabhakar, thanks a lot for a wonderful session. I have a question. See, if you look at the existing startup community, or I'm also a startup guy, so all of us are really under extreme time pressure, you know, running behind, because the entire clock speed has started. If you ask a customer, he wants the quotation immediately. He doesn't ask you to allow you to give the quotation after 2 days. So somebody calls you up, he expects a reply immediately. So with this kind of a time pressure, you know, where you are totally stressed out, how would one focus on fitness? You know, what could be the tip? Even if it is a question of 15 minutes a day, what could one do to stay fit?
Already I answered that question. If you do 1 hour, start with 1 hour, do meditation, your brain will give the answer.
Yeah, that 1 hour sometimes is difficult to find, is what I...
Well, you are seeing sometimes with the stress you will not get. You may go for one peg or so. And that also, after 2-3 hours, you wake up and think of that. But if you do meditation, if you do proper meditation, that will not let it be any problem. Your brain will give the answer, and immediate answer also. And you are not tired. Your system will be such a great thing. Whatever diet you are eating, whatever other things, if you do proper meditation, do little simple things, also you are healthy. And one thing I told you, if you are a lucky man, you run or you do meditation, so that you are caring your heart. Your meditation, you are running. Others, you know, they are not caring their heart. If you care your heart, it will give you a wonderful service all through your life. Now, people,
that's true.
Once after getting the problem, go to sleep. You will feel whether I can get up in the morning or not. That feeling won't be there if you start from today only meditation. Meditation is not time taking. It gives you 2, 3, 4 hours more to your life.
Yeah, absolutely. But I don't take any peg to get over the stress.
I'm not talking about you.
Okay, no problem. Just on the lighter side. Thank you so much, sir.
That is the thing. There are simple things. You don't need to spend money. You don't need to do all the things. Simple meditation, or if you like jogging, go jog about 30-40 minutes. If you are a new person, I'll give all the tips for runners later. And walk, run, you start. And first thing, you know, there are simple exercises to strengthen your knees, ankles, and glutes and other things. If you are a normal man, wanted to be a runner, first 2-3 months, slowly you have to change your body to a runner's body. Runner's body is totally different to a normal body. Suddenly some Rajkumar died, he was film actor. There are so many things. Doctors, another thing is doctors are analyzing as they like. And they are scaring people. Oh, running is bad. He died. That fellow died. If you go for running, that is only the medicine for your heart. That is the medicine for your BP. That is the medicine for your diabetes. If you run, all these things will be controlled very nicely, and you are a healthy person. For a normal person, it's about 30 minutes of jogging every day. You will never have a BP. You will be, even if you are a diabetic, it will be under your control. With little medication, they say that we should not stop. We can reverse it also. And your heart will be so nice, you will never have heart problem. That is the thing. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Is there somebody else who would want to ask? Okay. If nobody's there, I have one more question. Mr. Prabhakar, see, you were talking more on the Indian fraternity, and you also mentioned about N. Chandrasekhar, who is running every day 10 kilometers. How is this running culture, or how is this culture of fitness in the Western countries with startup as a focus? This particular startup fraternity. Do you have? Will you want to comment on that, please?
Everybody does that. Europe and America, jogging is a common man's. Everybody does. Europe, now climate is changing. Europe climate was so nice. They used to run night, they used to run afternoon, they used to do all the time. Now it is, the climate is changing now there also. But otherwise, they run. Everybody runs there. Most of the people, they run. And that is only the thing. But we Indians, meditation, why I say, once if we experience meditation, we can be a great runner also. Do little pranayama, 20 minutes. Very simple. Pranayama, that gives you wonderful. You are stressed, you are tired, you came back. Take one cold water bath. Cold water bath. And sit, make it a habit. Cold water bath, it reduces your stress. See, our Indian system is why yogis, even in the minus 20 also, they take cold water bath and then sit karna. That system is, bring it down to zero, they say. We cannot do, normal people cannot do. But in normal cold water we can do, even in Bangalore or Hyderabad. And then go sit and do breathing exercise and meditation. That gives you a wonderful feeling. You get a kind of wonderful release you get. That kind of thing. They are very simple. They should know it. Once if they know, start enjoying the health, they will automatically come to that. That's what. Anybody?
Yeah, I had one more question, follow-through question. See, if you look at the solutions you offer, they seem to be very simple. But why do you think the society is not able to embrace those simple solutions? Because when we were kids, all of us would do a lot of exercise in the house itself. When we would either help in the kitchen, or you have to go get a vegetable, you have to walk. So, or if you have to prepare for a function, again you have to walk. So all that has come down now because of the vehicles, automation. So I don't know, how do you think we could really get into a situation where people embrace these simple solutions and become healthier, and the society becomes healthier?
If Prabhakar is between you people, you don't say this word. A motivator should be there. A motivator, if a motivator is there, you people change. Only few things. 1 or 2 months if you change, later you will tell so many people. It's like that. Starting is the problem with Indians now. See, last 20, 30 years, our mindset also changed. There are so many luxury things. Sitting on the sofas, watching TV with 2 pillows, and continuously watching cell phone. Now, cell phone is a wonderful item, but we are misusing it. That become a habit, a bad habit for many people. They are forgetting other activities. It's like that.
Okay, it is the habit. Okay, we've got LK and Dr. Namrata raise their hand. LK, with your permission, before you, I would want to call Dr. Namrata. Dr. Namrata, please go ahead. Ask your question. Please introduce one of our very regular members. She will be there even before the host. Go ahead, Dr. Namrata.
Hello everyone. I'm Namrata Hegde, founder of Vega Herbals. We are currently developing a herbal formulation to treat early stage breast cancer at our company. The question I wanted to ask was about the food habits. Like recent days, there have been lot of advertising and popularizing of foods like oats and other things which are Western, not Indian. And they say brand it as a healthy thing. Is it good, advisable to take something which is not locally grown and consider it as healthy, or do you recommend the local food to be eaten?
Now, one thing I'll tell you, Americans and Western people are doing more yoga than Indians. They export all these stuff to India. The brands which are banned in America is hot cakes in India. Bakra, Indian is a bakra. They are selling the things in India. You are a doctor. You can make it natural. Any day, natural food is natural. Those after answer is from your side only. They are not at all good.
Yeah. If people hear it from the horse's mouth, it is better, I feel. So I raise this question.
Dr. Namrata and Prabhakar, let me tell you what has happened in my house. I mean, just to go with all these advertisements, my wife bought such a big box of oat. And after the first day, she never tasted it the next day. I said, like, you should have brought some 100 grams, tasted, tested, and then do everything. Now, till now, that box is still lying there. Even I can't put it to some cattle because I don't have any cattle here. So I have to wait for a few more months so that I can take it to the cattle. I mean, aping the West, that is the problem. Very well put, both Mr. Prabhakar and Dr. Namrata. Yes, LK, please go ahead, shoot your question. LK? Yes,
Yeah.
please.
So, first of all, sorry for joining late.
No.
I lost some of the information, knowledge, which I'll try to capture from you. And so, probably Mr. Prabhakar said at the end, he will give some tips. So those will be very useful, I guess. My question is, before the question, just would like to tell that in 2015, I started running. And up to 18, 19, 20, I was doing regular running, outdoor running. Did not much, but dozens of half marathons.
Wow.
That's all. I mean, no full marathon. And then few 10Ks and 15Ks kind of events. And then usual nearby home running around in the morning. That is what used to be my passion before lockdown, I would say. After lockdown, it has been reduced, rather stopped, then reduced. So, couple of questions. One is I again started recently, but I am doing on treadmill in our society. And I don't do much, but it's like 6 to 8K. Earlier also, and now also, it's not more than 3 or 4 times a week. So, first of all, would like to check whether this is kind of okay or not. I am 50 plus, rather 53, 54, you can say now.
Quite angry.
And question is, 2 questions. I see every year lot of events coming up. One of that event always used to struck me and attract me, but I never participated is HDR or 100 days run. So there people run every day and book their whatever the kilometers. It may be as less as 1 or 2, 3, as max as what is the. So like that concept is like run every day. So that is the question on this particular topic is, how do you see this as against people say that you should not run every day, do some fitness, rather, what do you call, weight training or other activities, few days and few days run. Against that, this 100 days of run is popular all across. So that is first question. How do you see that? Your comments on that. And second question is little bit of medical side, because I myself also and many people have flat feet. And sometimes when you go to the doctor, that time they look at the flat feet, they say that you should not run long or you should not run too much. So how do you see these two things? Your expert comments on this.
First, I'll answer the last question. Milkha Singh is a flat-footed runner.
Oh, that answers.
Ramanathan Krishnan is a flat-footed runner, flat-footed player.
Wow.
Those days, he was one of the world's leading tennis players.
Yeah.
And Gopal Saini is my same age. We both were in the. He is the Asian champion. He is also flat-footed runner.
Wow, that's great.
That's all wrong notion.
That answered my question. Thank you very much for that.
No. Forget it. You are having two legs. Let it be whatever the legs. Only thing, your heart and lungs has to run.
Yeah.
There are. Now, I'm not degrading doctors. In India, we are having only normal doctors. We are not having sports medicine doctors. Sports medicine doctors, they study at least 3-4 years. They are having a special course working on sports persons only. They know the physical condition, they know the metabolic system of sports person. And a normal doctor's answers are 90%. There are maybe some doctors maybe knowing it about they may be a great doctors in their field, their expertise. But sports wise, they are giving many 80-90% are giving wrong answers, and they are scaring people that way.
Oh.
That's not. They should not do that.
Okay.
Okay, forget that. About 100 days of running. See, some people wear black dress and go to Sabarmala. Those days, they don't even touch wine or any. Once after visiting, come back on the road itself, they start drinking full bottle. You need to have discipline. I don't go to temples like that. Sometimes I pray God, I visit all that, but I don't do all these things. But I do meditation. I pray like everybody, what you people pray, like that also. Every day I pray God. This running is like that 100 days. Okay, they are one way it is motivating. Some people are doing daily so that after 100 days they are getting the habit of running.
Okay.
So they are continuing it. One way it is good only. Daily running is only the correct thing. How you are running is not the thing. How speed you are running is not at all bothered. How long you are doing is important. How long you are making your heart work faster than normal.
Yeah. Okay.
So that it is getting stronger, your RBC levels are increasing, your nervous system is strengthened, you feel more hungry, you are sweating. That means all the toxins are out. You are cleaned. So that way your lifespan is increasing. Your brain and your nervous systems are increasing. Because daily running is good. You don't need to run like a sports person. If you wanted to be a great runner, even at the age of 50 also, you tell us, we'll shape up you like that.
Okay, great.
Prabhakar is able to run at the age of 72. Why not you? Everybody can do it. Only thing, you should understand that subject. Then, after a month, after 6 months, you will also tell other people, this is the secret. This way we have to do. So that it is like every day we are eating. Every day we are doing other things. Like that only every day you have to run. Nothing wrong. But only thing, you should, before starting your running, you should change your body to runner's body. And that takes at least 1 or 2, 3 months. Then slowly, running this thing every 10%, every week, every second week, 10% you increase. happily you can do it. And for these things, we'll give you all the tips personally.
Okay, sure.
How you have to change your body. It takes a little time.
Okay. Thank you. One last question in the same line. In my running group, few people only, so-called experts or seniors, they used to run also barefoot. So I never tried that, but I was always afraid because of the road conditions and all that. So any comments from your side, expert comment, like barefoot people should run or not?
Listen. Our group, we were all barefoot runners before 82. That doesn't mean we are running barefoot only competition. Every day we are running. All the practice we did with the shoes only.
Okay.
They think Shivanath Singh ran barefoot, they say. No, where he ran only competition. Other than that, he does all his practice with shoes only. Not only Shivanath, everybody, all the top runners, every day, all their mileage and other things, they have run with shoes only. Only competition. There are some specific speed events are there. Those races, those workouts, we remove the shoes. Now we don't need to remove the shoes. There is a wonderful track, wonderful spikes and other things. We can run with that. Don't run barefoot daily. That spoils your knees and shin problem. Ankle problem. Once if you get ankle problems, it is very difficult to get out of that.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Practice must be with the shoes only. Shoes must be one number. If your number is 8, go for number 9.
Okay.
Your fingers must be free.
Okay.
When you are running,
Yeah, that's important. Yeah.
If it is same number, outside how you are using the same number, if you use, it will be tight. So that you will be having ankle problems, sometimes knee also problems. That muscle won't be having free this thing. But sprinters use same number. They don't need to go for.
Because they run short.
Because short and very fast. They run exact time. But long distance runners.
Okay. Got it. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Excellent.
Thank you all. And Mr. Prabhakar, this evening has been really good. We were able to understand the passion that you, and also luck by chance that we could see and hear Vandana madam also, and what drives you people to run. We all are running, but we are not running for ourselves. That is for our health. Of course, champions like LK and Manoj are running. Okay, but people like Sagar are still not running. Probably we'll start getting motivated. But what you also emphasize is about the holistic health with meditation. You've been repeating that word for a long time. Probably we all will start, you repeated that. Okay, so probably that is something that we all are going to introspect and get that as a habit. Manoj, you have unmuted. You wanted to say something, Manoj?
Yeah, before you close, I just wanted to pay my greetings and salute to Prabhakar sir, and also wanted to tell him that his technique of 2 hours meditation is something which I tried. And I have already communicated to him, but I wanted to tell to all of you that it was just amazing. Believe me, next 4 or 5 days, I completely experienced a different Manoj for myself. So my honest recommendation to all of you, please try this 2-hour meditation technique. It is difficult, believe me. It is very tough. It is not simple. This is the first time in my life I tried that, and it was just amazing, out of the world. So my humble recommendation to everyone, please try it once. Just put an alarm for 2 hours. Until the alarm goes, you do not stop. As simple as that.
Good.
Wow.
Thank you.
Is it closed eye meditation or open eye?
I did close eye meditation. I don't know. Prabhakar sir can tell whether what is recommended. Yeah, I think close is better because then you do not allow your mind to wander much because of sight.
Wow.
मेरा problem ये है कि when I close my eyes, I wander more.
Yes, no problem.
Many people have
allow
that
your mind to
problem.
wander. Sagar, allow your mind to wander. Allow your thoughts to wander. That's not a problem. The only reason why you should not open your eyes is probably that will make more wandering, right? So with closed eyes, it will wander only within that imagination or within that visualization sphere. which is okay.
I mean,
Don't restrict your thoughts.
I got it. I just want to add a small humor over here. I did try this, Manoj, not to 2 hours. I did try for around 30 minutes to 40 minutes.
Very good.
पहले 10
Very
minutes
good.
में सो गया मैं. I mean,
Ah.
between the 10 minutes, I slept off.
Correct. Correct.
That means one moment, sir. That means you slept. That means you slept after the 10-20 minutes. What is that meaning?
I think I went to a deeper meditation.
No. You are having a lot of stress.
Correct.
That stress makes you sleep.
Okay.
And one other thing, thoughts are common. Once if you are a newcomer for meditation, what happens, once after closing, whatever the problem you are facing, whatever the issue you are facing, that comes to your mind stuck. You allow the thought, enjoy the thought for 4-5 minutes.
Correct.
And then come back to concentration. You push that issue aside and come back and concentrate. After 5-10 minutes, it will come back again.
Yeah.
Okay, allow for some time. That happens for 10 or 15 days. Slowly, these things will go away and you will concentrate properly and you will continue. All these things happen. Anything new, you have to adjust for some days.
Right.
And the other thing, if you open we are talking. You may be having some problem with the office, some problem with some other. Now you don't think of that. You just go close your eyes. That will come into your mind. That happens. So meditation, for few days these things happen. No problem. Allow that. Okay.
Yes.
But Sagar, just for your information, the maximum that I had done before I went on this 2-hour meditation was only 25 to 40 minutes, not beyond that. So exactly what you said, the same thing I had done.
Okay.
But this time, just because Mr. Prabhakar said 2-hour meditation, I said I have to do it, nothing doing. I have to just go by his word. And I put an alarm of 2 hours at 5:35 in the morning. 7:35, I stopped. Simple.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. Let me also try and get back to you guys. Thank you
Yes.
all for having been here today evening. It has been a great session. And thank you, Dinakar, for inviting Prabhakar and rest of the SIT and non-SIT fraternity. Thank you all. Let's again meet next Thursday.
Mr. Manoj, thanks, Mr.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Vandana.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Vandana, madam. Thank you.
She is a great runner. Yes, I know.
No. Because of Vandana only we are meeting here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you,
Nice.
madam.
Yeah.